Alright, today I'll be reviewing something I've been waiting for from Ami Ami, and honestly, I didn't expect it to be this big. Jesus. Today I will be reviewing the My Dress Up Darling Marin Kitagawa Liz version 1/6 scale figure from episode 11. While I'm not really a die-hard fan of the series, I loved it enough for me to get this figure. My Dress Up Darling is a rom-com slice of life featuring a cosplayer named Marin Kitagawa whose dream is to embody the characters she loves through cosplay. Helping her is her loved interest, Wakana Gojo, a dude whose passion is making Hina dolls and helping Marin achieve her dreams. I love the performance in both sub and dub, and yes, I watch both versions of any anime that I watch. With season 2 right around the corner, the timing for this video is just right. Right off the bat, just like any other scale figure I've gotten, the box looks amazing. On the back of the box features what the figure looks like along with the alternative top half of the figure. From the front of the box features a little window where you can see the figure itself. Taking it out of the box, I just realized how massive this thing is, and here's a Sharpie for comparison which explains the price. Don't ask. Outside the box, the figure itself is encased in plastic, and inside the plastic, the figure itself is covered in layers of styrofoam to prevent any damage while shipping. At the back of the plastic molding is where you'll find the alternative top half of the figure and the tail for her cosplay. The alternative version of this figure is Marin's regular hair while still being in cosplay. I do love how the highlights of her hair transition from the blonde to pink so smoothly, and the details are just amazing. I like figures that are just the right amount of measurements, nothing too exaggerated, because then it becomes weird, and unfortunately I'm not that type of guy who likes excessive things. It's weird. The clothing also features a lot of details, just like how Gojo planned the cosplay to be. The tail is your typical succubus tail with a heart shape at the end. Up next is the whole figure itself and the base that comes with it. The figure of course looks jaw-dropping, and the base, well, I'm not really a big fan of the furry texture, but it works very well with how immersive they wanted this figure to be. After finally freeing her from the prison she was locked in, and trust me, it was a pain in the ass because there were two wire ties that held the plastic molding together, and my hands were too big for this part of the job. According to the instructions, besides being able to switch her top half and how to insert her tail, she basically just sits there so you can position her any way you want. There's really no specific way she goes on there, and there's no magnet to keep her in place. Putting her tail is really easy, you just have to really be careful with it. You just gotta make sure that her top half is off and you kinda just slide it in there. Again, please be careful. What's great about this is the fact that you can position her tail at any angle you want it to be. Switching between alternative halves is pretty easy too. You just have to pull carefully on her top torso and insert the other half. Personally, while Marin herself already looks adorable, I still prefer the cosplay half for the figure because it just completes it. Plus, it might just be me, but the angling for her fingers while doing the peace sign is a bit off. But again, it might just be me, or it could be the figure itself. The detailing for the figure is just amazing. It really pays attention to what it looked like in the anime, from the frills to the pearl buttons. And while I kinda hope they added a little bit more to these figures, like accessories that would add more appeal to it, especially since slice of life figures tend to be more simplistic, I'd say, but it is fine the way it is. It does look amazing, it's phenomenal, but you know, hoping and wishing, but it's okay. There's another figure out there that do have them. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below what you think of this figure. Will you get it, or do you already have it? Peace!